So, hello and welcome back to the GorillaBiker yet again. We are with Hatter JBK. That's his socials and YouTube, Instagram, Discord. There's nothing else, is there? Those three? YouTube, Instagram, Discord, Hatter JBK.
Yep, Facebook. Wherever.
I just got a message, actually. Just got a message right now as we waited here. Someone lamenting the fact that they didn't know I was going to be in West Virginia. I put it in at least 2 videos, announced it on Instagram. I'm not really sure what else I'm supposed to do to let people know where I'm going. I would like, people were more than welcome to this trip, but anyway. Yeah, well, we told people. So now we're going to New River Gorge Bridge, which we just saw from Hawk's Nest. I'll put a photo up on screen now. And I am really looking forward to how pretty it is. Other than that, just follow along for the ride, because West Virginia is also super pretty. So, I mean, you're not going to be disappointed by seeing some prettiness, I assume. It is still wet, so if you're here for MotoGP style riding, you're in the wrong place today. Hey, that didn't stop you yesterday. Yeah, just in case you didn't watch the last video, I'm going to put a clip of what Hatter did yesterday now. I just repeated that 5 times in editing, at least, the noise. So, yeah, his bike is absolutely fine, he's absolutely fine, so we can joke about it. But please do be careful on wet roads. I do have traction level 2 on pretty much all of yesterday and all of today so far, because it's wet, and now that I have the fancy traction, I'm gonna use it. Look at him being good, actually stopping. You're good, I think. So I think the level of rain around here is reminiscent of Ireland. It's just kind of like a little bit all the time. So far it's not bad. And again, if you haven't seen either the day 2 video or the last video I did of Hawk's Nest, this is the Talon, and it's a really cool road that you should definitely ride on. I won't talk more about it because I already did in the last video. You just get to enjoy the curves. Yeah, definitely while it's dry is best, but I mean, also it's still fun in the wet once you take it easy. Oh, actually, yeah, as a side note to anyone who like forgets to bring their visor with pin lock in it because they're stupid, aka me, the HJC Orsa 11 is not good at not fogging up, and in fact it seems to take great pleasure in fogging up. It's been very difficult to keep it clear during this trip at times. Not that it really bothered me, because, you know, these things happen, you just kind of get on with them, or else you're just going to give yourself a bad time by whinging about it. But yeah, definitely rain and Orsa 11, they do not mix. Oh, and the other part of that is the crank mechanism to keep the visor open is absolutely terrible and doesn't. So that's that was actually my whinge about the HJC Orsa 11. So I think my next helmet will be a Shoei. Don't get me wrong, it's a very comfortable helmet. I've loved wearing it. I've done quite a lot of mileage in it now. It's not degrading, you know, the inside components are very good, but it's just the crank mechanism and the fog. Hatter says today is old man on a Harley version of him. Yesterday was definitely not old man on a Harley version of him. I can attest to that, but yeah, today I think after he body slammed the road with his bike, and it's still wet today, I think that's a pretty reasonable thing to do. Chimney Corner Cafe. So we are going to pass the Chimney Corner Cafe. I'll point out apparently it's very good. We did not eat there. Yeah, he has, I haven't. So I don't know personally are they good, but I do trust Hatter's choice. So he said get the burgers, everything else is kind of meh. Not bad, but meh. So the burgers are the choice if you do stop there. I will repeat my comment from the last video that Hatter probably didn't hear. I don't understand why people don't do sprint racetracks. Like, buy a chunk of land, build or even buy an old road that no one uses anymore. Buy it private. Make it so that you can actually run track days, just time trials up and down it with a service road back. That would be so much fun. If one of these roads could be a racetrack, I would go there all the time. You know, do proper runoffs so people don't die and whatnot. It would be cool. This is Chimney Corner's cabin. What is it called? A cafe and a shop. Alright, well, apparently it's tasty. I will not be trying it this time, but you can if you ever come here. Hatter's noise just made me think of something there as well. If you do come here, do make sure that you're actually able to reach the ground on one side of your bike, because a lot of here stop signs are on inclines. So you really wouldn't want to be too strained trying to, you know, actually reach the ground, because there's a high likelihood you'd fall over. So don't do that. Oh, look at this. Look at this. That is beautiful. Whoopsie. So Hatter's just saying, just in case, if you punched the bridge straight into your GPS, you may not come this road. So this, what number road is this, do you know? Oh, there you go. So south Route 16. If you want to go to the bridge by this road, that's the number and whatnot on it. So again, I would highly advise using this one, because if Hatter says it's good, I trust him at this point. He has fully earned my trust on road selection over the last few days. The prettier of the two roads, he says. Oh, that is extremely pretty. Trying to crane my neck so I don't die. That is very beautiful. I'll have to catch you. Oh no. Just have to do a little bit of Hatter catching here real quick. Just so everyone is aware, because I've seen this man do some things off camera yesterday that are mightily impressive on that bike. He absolutely can go faster than this when the roads are dry, like a lot faster. Like so much faster that I honestly don't know what model of cruiser you could possibly move to that would do what that bike can do. Oh, look at that, that's so pretty. Beautiful. It's really funny actually, because some people have talked to me before about now, like people I know who aren't bikers, say, you know, they've talked to me before about like, oh, you enjoy all these places like Scotland and Wales, but you just ride past all the pretty scenery. I'm like, yeah, well, you're kind of in it. You're in it on a bike. Oh, nice. I see it. That's really cool. I don't know how much of this is coming across on camera, but you should definitely come here and ride this with your own eye holes. The history of New River Gorge Bridge, by the way, I got directly from the mouth of a West Virginian. So this is 100% factual history. Is they looked at one mountain and then looked at the other mountain and said, I want to go there, but I want to do it in a straight line, and then they built a bridge. So that's the summation of the history. I don't have anything else. It does look like, what is it? Is it an all steel bridge, Hatter? Yeah, it looked like all steel. So it's really cool looking. Has Mothman ever visited that one? The legend is, you know, argues over whether he was trying to warn people at Point Pleasant. You know, maybe he was. Fair enough. So Hatter said, if Mothman, if you don't know the legend of Mothman, you should look it up. It's an interesting one. He said if Mothman ever turned up near New River Gorge Bridge, they'd shoot him with a missile. Just to be on the safe side, whether he's a kind omen trying to warn people of an imminent collapse, or that he is the harbinger of the collapse, or he causes it, who knows. But they're not taking the chance, which, I mean, fair enough. Hey, this is actual rain. This wasn't supposed to happen. I want a steward's investigation, please. Okay, so we're coming up on the actual bridge itself, or do we cross it to get down to the center? So we're about to cross the bridge. So brown sign is the beginning of the bridge, and we're about to get onto it. No stopping. Yeah, so hopefully you can see more than I can. I'll risk standing up a little bit. There you go. Look at that. That is beautifulous. You won't be able to see over the other side. There is fog, but we are extremely high up. This is really cool. And by the way, if like me you have noticed that everyone here is breaking the speed limit by a lot, that seems to be a thing in West Virginia, which I am 100% behind. I appreciate the hell out of that. That is, okay, I know you can't see down there, guys, but that is so goddamn pretty. So where we're going is down to the very bottom of the bridge, according to Mr. Hatter. So we're going to ride past where you can walk to the overlooks. Mr. Hatter is so far a pretty amazing tour guide, so thanks, Hatter. Cool. So back. So where Hatter was pointing there's 3 viewing platforms you can walk down to. He's concerned about his heart if he tries to walk down there, so we're riding to the bottom and looking up, which to be honest is probably the best place for photos anyway, so I'm okay with that. Now, probably important to note that you did say this road is not yeah, so not beginner biker friendly from Hatter's recommendation. So just to be aware that if you do come here and want to ride down here and emulate us, well, I mean, you're about to see how dodgy it is anyway, I suppose. I'll pull this camera in just a little bit. We're going down. Are you alright? Yeah. So he just showed you what can happen if you're not really comfortable. He made a boo-boo, but if you're not comfortable, you're going to make worse of a boo-boo. I would believe it. That's steep and tight. So this is the road down to the bottom. It's nice because I can have my visor open. It's nice and slow. Lots of rear brake. Probably the best idea. So I'm not putting down my feet, by the way, people. What I'm doing is controlling the bike speed using the rear brake and the clutch. It's a bit of practice. That's one of those things that you really could and should practice in a parking lot. This is so goddamn pretty. I'm so glad you brought us down here. I love like sheer rock bits just chopped out, you know. It's like, hey, we wanted to put a road here, so we cut through a cliff. Look at that. Stunning. Yeah. So what Andrew just said is, this is not somewhere to come to learn to ride, which I agree with entirely. It's also nice that he's clearing the road ahead of me in case there's a car coming or something. Concerning. Oh, look at that! Look at the bridge. That's really cool. Still cool. And we just went under it. Oh my god, that's so cool. It's so cool. Oh, I wish I could fly a drone through around here. So Hatter basically just said get good scrub. That's I'm not repeating any of the rest of it. That's all I'm saying. He said don't come here till you get good scrub. That's it. Wow, you're such a bad person, Hatter. No, he gave very good advice. But it's basically like he said, just parking lot practice, and or if you happen to grow up in West Virginia riding motorcycles, you'll probably be fine. Oh, look at that. This is so pretty though. So Hatter's saying basically you can also come down this way and then go out an easy road that we'll show you later, but this is very pretty. Why would you want to? This is so nice. I mean, yeah, okay, I know it's wet and technically, you know, not the safest, but it's fine. Actually, the grip levels are pretty good considering it's under trees and wet. Like, the grip is not... Okay, I know we're not going that fast, but I have not got like a squirrely moment yet, so really no complaints. Well, yeah, I mean, you can't go much faster. Right now, I guarantee you there's people like, shut up, son, it's beautiful, Michael. But it is beautiful. I'm only telling the truth. Yeah, okay, so Hatter wants you to start a drinking game. If you're of age and drink alcohol, you can also just have some water. Well, that bus definitely came down the easy road. Hatter just told me we're nearly at the bottom, and now I'm sad. I could literally ride roads like this just all day. I mean, yeah, you wouldn't cover much mileage, but who cares? Alright. Ooh, that bridge is cool too. Adventure! Oh. Look at me with my ground clearance. Adventure. Hi, have I told you about adventure? So, this is New River Gorge Bridge.
Well, that is.
Well, yeah, here is. I'm just going to walk back here and show the people on the Progo. Is this an active train line?
Again, I've never seen it.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah. Bearing in mind that we just rode underneath that, that'll tell you how far we came down. We rode over it and now we're down here. That's really cool. Oh, 1 second, let me get my big... Oh yeah, I'll take the other photos afterwards once we finish the video. You're right, Mr. Hatter.
If he can do it, I can do it.
I'll put a sticker on later. I have them back on the bike. Even this little bridge is cool. Alright, so other states need to take a note from the West Virginia book of cool stuff and start making more cool stuff. Whoever Let's Ride is, they put way too many stickers everywhere. They put 2 back there, didn't they? Oh. Yeah. It's too many. I don't like it. It looks terrible. Why'd you bring me here? Okay, that's good to know. I'm glad that people enjoy doing that.
I have never opted to do so, but
yeah. I'm not sure I would either. One thing, I'll ride a bike fast and all that, but bungee jumping, base jumping, no, not for me. Which, I mean, you've probably heard it because he's close to me now and the GoPro pick it up, but you can actually bungee and base jump off this, which is not something I would do.
Once a year.
Once a year. Bridge Day, it's called.
Yeah, don't just come out here and do it.
Well, I mean, I can assume that people probably do try to base jump off here all the time.
But, you know, Bridge Day, there will be boats and stuff down here to fish you out of the water when you finish base jump.
Yeah, or if you lied about your weight and the bungee jump is wrong, and they'll scrape you up off those rocks over there.
Well, for all I know, they just release you into the water and let the boats when you're unbound.
Alright, well, this brings to a close my last trip-ish video from West Virginia. If you have watched the series of videos, thank you very much. If you've enjoyed them, please do let me know in the comments. As always, a very special thank you to all of my patrons. This dude here is one of them. As he likes to tell people, the #1 patron. He was the first one, and he's the one who bullies me into keeping it open.
Somebody has to.
Well, yeah, that's true. I would have probably gotten rid of it by now. But yeah, hopefully if you've never knew what West Virginia was, if you're not from America, or for some reason you lived in America and didn't know how pretty this place was and how good for bikes it is, maybe you changed your mind. And if I did, let me know down in the comments. But otherwise, thank you again for watching. Adios. Outro crew. Literally, I could just ride around here all the time, to be honest. This I can see why you live here. Like, even with the rain and the winters, I get it. So I suppose for the outro crew, if where you wanted to live was like this, but it had, you know, the slightly crappier weather that you can get here in the winters and whatnot, would all of this make it worth it? Or would you just want to do what I'm doing and live near enough it that you can get there within a day? Bye, outro crew.